Good afternoon, students. At the end of this video, you should be able to construct a triangle when given the altitude and two base angles. Altitude and two base angles. All right. So for this, I will not be going through the regular setting up because we have done that in the previous videos. I'll be getting in straight into the drawing. So the first thing to do is to change to your construction layer. Then engage orthogonal mode. Then activate line by clicking or typing L. So my first step is to draw a random length horizontal line like that. The next step is to establish my offset distance, or I could draw a 60, draw my 45-degree angle here. Yeah. And for that, I'm going to, all right, let me offset this first. Let I have offset O for offset, enter. Offset distance should be the distance of the altitude, which is 70 millimeters. So I'm going to type 70 for the offset distance, enter. Now I'm going to click this line, then move up like this. Press escape. Now, my next step is to construct my 45, my first line at 45 degrees, which is this one. So I type L for line, enter. I click here, then I draw this line at some random length, then press the tab key to change from distance to degree. In this case, I want this line to be drawn at 45 degrees. So I type 4, 5, then enter. And there we have a line being drawn at 45 degrees. This line is a little shorter than what I want. So I highlight the line, click it, grip here, so put it. Oh, I need to deactivate orthogonal mode. Yeah. And I pull that up in that direction. Escape. Now, the next step is to construct my 60-degree angle line here. This one requires some amount of maths principle. All right. So for this, annotate. Please note, guys, that angles are measured from east to up to north. They're measured in an anti-clockwise direction. So from here up to that point, then around here. All right. So if a straight line, if this include angle, if this angle is 60, then this angle here would be how much? What will this angle be?
120.
120. Yes. So it means therefore that this line must be drawn at an angle of 120 in order to get the 60-degree internal angle that we have here. All right, so for that, I engage line, and I'm going to draw a line at I could start it here. I could draw it anywhere. So click here. All right, let me start it here. Then press tab to change from, use a random length here, change from dimension to degree, then type 120, enter, escape. And this now becomes our next slide. So now I'm going to move this line. So I click on that line to move it, type M, enter. Then I'm going to specify here as my base point, then drop it right there. And that's all there is to it. Once I've done that, the next step is to brighten up this. So to do that, I'm going to change to my outline layer, outline, go back to line, and start drawing my line over these. enter, enter. So this needs to be here. All right, so I probably didn't. All right, it's okay. I did move this line properly in place, so I probably need to move it enter, grip here, move this to there, just escape. So I need to ensure that I clean up this a little bit. Bring this into here. And this, bring this back into here. Escape, yep. Then we add our, we have one, less than 2 minutes to go. Now I'm gonna add my dimension. So I first change my dimension there. Then go, align is already there. Click align, click space bar one more time, click here, there, space bar to reactivate, click. Oh, for this, it's important that it only dimension what they give, what they ask you for, all right? In this case, we would need to dimension that. We need to just state angles, So they give us angles, so we need to ensure that what they ask us for is what we give them. So the angle here is 45. Click space bar to reactivate to ensure that angle is what it is supposed to be. Click here, line, that is 60. And we're gonna use linear dimensioning to dimension from here to probably here to get the altitude. And altitude is 70. So we are producing altitude of 70, base angles of 45 and 60. Now I'm gonna click this one 2 times. Then I'm gonna type in altitude, altitude equal 70. And we have our altitude here equivalent to 70. And of course, we need to copy this, CO, enter, copy this,